I'm Megan.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Auntie B.
And we are
Homebrew
Murder Crew.
That was
MICROBREW.
Oh yeah. We don't need to put in the little sound.
Oh, fine. So we got it right the first time in forever. We don't even need to do it.
Yes.
See how it sounds.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's a microbrew. And if you were listening, we just did an episode about Moosehead beer, motherfuckers. Oh, that was quick, girls.
That was almost broke my bottle there.
Mine's empty, so you're going to disappear.
Go listen to it everywhere you get your favorite podcast.
And I'm the only one that doesn't have to drive anywhere, so I'm the only one that's really still drinking.
Yeah. We did a little bit of a drinking game in that episode. Go listen. And yeah, we got a little bit burpy.
And beer.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We were a little burpy, things got a little heated, and it ended up in love.
Yeah.
In a place of love.
Yes, it did. And we have now learned why we don't drink beer and record.
Oh, yeah.
Wine it is.
Yeah. It's a little carbon.
It was good though. It's good though.
It's too much carbonation.
It's a good
Carbonation.
Canadian lager from the Maritimes.
So yeah, make sure you guys go listen to that episode and tell everybody about it. All your
Get yourself a beer while you listen to it. 'Cause fuck
get a
yeah.
moose head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always love that beer with my history.
Yeah, same.
So what do you
All right, guys. So I got the idea for this episode from a episode of Project Fear.
Ooh.
So
Is that with
Dakota, yes, Dakota and Chelsea and sorry,
it starts with an A? I don't really know.
Alex. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
Our last episode is carrying over.
Yes, I love those.
Yeah. Formerly Destination Fear. Now
That's right.
Project Fear on YouTube. So the date was April 7th, 1869.
Oh,
It remains a somber, remains a somber marker in Nevada's.
We went for
Nevada's?
like the other episode, Nevada.
Nevada's
It is
history,
Nevada,
etched by the devastating Yellow Jacket mine disaster in Gold Hill.
I was like, is it Nevada or Nevada? And I couldn't remember.
I think it's Nevada. I always said Nevada, but I think it's Nevada.
It's Nevada.
My apologies for being not
Canadian.
Yeah, being Canadian. But I don't apologize for being Canadian. I love being Canadian, but I apologize for saying it the Canadian way all these years.
Also, we don't really apologize.
We don't. We're not
We're
sorry.
just Canadian, so
We're sorry. That's why I'm sorry.
Unapologetically apologize for
Yeah.
everything. Sorry.
Fuck, this is like the most Canadian opening of a microbrew
if you want to
ever.
make a drinking game out of this episode,
Oh,
just
fuck.
drink every time we say sorry.
Sorry. So the catastrophic event sparked by a seemingly small oversight quickly escalated to become the state's worst mining accident, claiming the lives of at least 35 miners and leaving a lasting legacy of tragedy and haunting tales.
Mining accidents really spook the fucking shit
I know.
out of me.
I got like super Frank Slide vibes when I was covering
that vibe.
this. Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes. I can't believe I
Mine too.
forgot to mention when you asked me what my favorite episode was. It's fucking Frank Slide.
Well, then I will edit that.
But the reason, so I quickly looked through Spotify, and it was like to pick an episode, and I forgot that one's not on Spotify, is it? Is it? That was a full episode.
Yeah.
I don't know how I fucking missed it.
Oh well.
That one and Carrie Farver, because that was the episode that
You're like,
I
ripped this one off.
I was like, shit.
Now we have a spreadsheet.
Now we have a spreadsheet that Megan's not very good at using. But anyways, the disaster unfolded in the depths of the Yellow Jacket mine. Situated in the heart of the Comstock Lode's feverish mining activity, a fire believed to have originated from an unattended lamp on the 800-foot level ignited the dry pine timber that supported the mine's intricate network.
Well, then that must just have gone up in like.
I know.
Sorry.
Whether deliberate, whether a carelessly left candle by a night shift miner or, as suspected, a deliberate act of arson, though never proven. The initial spark rapidly grew into a raging inferno. The consequences were swift and horrific. The fire spread with alarming speed, causing the structural timber to smolder and collapse.
And pine burns fast.
It
Yeah,
sure
that's
does.
what I was saying. It must have just gone.
Yeah. The collapse unleashed a torrent of poisonous gases, primarily carbon monoxide, which relentlessly filled the Yellow Jacket mine and then spread into the connected Kentuck and Crown Point mines. Miners toiling deep underground found themselves trapped in a suffocating cloud, their escaped routes choked by smoke and debris.
Yeah, it has nowhere to go.
The human cost of this tragedy was immense. Officially, at least 35 miners perished, their lives extinguished by the toxic fumes, and the mines collapsed. However, the true death toll may have been even greater, a grim reflection of the less than precise record keeping of the era.
Well, and also keeping in mind too is like, even if you don't perish in that specific incident, it's like the lasting effects of inhaling all that stuff is like.
Well, and how many undocumented?
Well, yeah, like look at the Chernobyl incident.
That career or that place of work would have been somewhere where you would have seen it on.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So how many of them perish and nobody knows about it?
Right.
For some unfortunate souls, their final resting place remained within the mine's sealed off sections. Their bodies never recovered from the fiery depths. In the face of this unfolding catastrophe, brave firefighters attempted to ascend into the mine to rescue the trapped men. Their efforts, however, were met by an unsurmountable wall of thick, acrid smoke and intense flames, forcing them to retreat. The fire raged on for days, a testament of the amount of combustible material within the mine. Eventually, the affected area had to be sealed off, a heartbreaking acknowledgement of the lives lost and the dangers that lingered below. Adding a personal dimension to this tragedy, news reports from the time recounted the harrowing experience of three brothers, Richard, George, and James Bickle, who were working in the neighboring Crown Point mine when the fire erupted. As the deadly smoke filled their working area, Richard and George desperately made their way to the cage to ascend. Upon reaching the surface, however, a gruesome scene unfolded. George was found unconscious, clinging to his brother Richard with a fatal grip. Richard had suffered horrific injuries, his head nearly severed and his arm hanging by a thread. It was surmised that he had succumbed to the toxic fumes, collapsed in the cage, and was dragged along the rough timbers of the shaft. While George miraculously survived, he was left insensible and suffering from the severe effects of the poisonous smoke. The fate of the third brother, James, in this particular account remains unmentioned, adding another layer to unanswered questions to the tragedy. This individual story underscores the devastating impact of the Yellowjack mine disaster on families and the profound dangers faced by each and every miner.
Well, and how many individuals that survived it ended up passing away from complications?
That's true.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Right?
The Yellow Jacket mine did eventually resume operations, a testament to the relentless pursuit of the Comstock Lode's riches.
Please tell me they changed the name of the company.
Comstock.
Sorry.
Comstock. Comstock?
We're
Comstock.
Comstock.
Comstock. Did I say Comstock?
Not Comstock.
Comstock.
Not Comstock.
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 The disaster left.
Kumquat.
The disaster left scars, a stark reminder of the inherent dangers that accompanied the pursuit of fortune beneath the Earth's surface.
Yeah. Crazy, man. At the expense of everybody's life.
Yep. The tragedy also underscored the critical importance of stringent safety regulations and effective ventilation systems within the mines. Lessons learned at the cost of so many lives. Interestingly, a tangible link to this shady past still exists near the mine's entrance. A miner's cabin, now owned by the historic Golden Hill Hotel and Saloon, has been transformed into an apartment-style lodging that you can rent and stay the night in. While undoubtedly renovated for modern comfort, its structure may offer a glimpse into the living conditions of the miners who had once worked the Yellow Jacket. This very cabin, known as the Haunted Miner's Cabinet, has become a focal point for tales of paranormal. Guests and paranormal investigators alike have reported a range of eerie experiences within the walls.
I want to go to there.
I know, me too. Apparitions. We should stay the night there when we go to Zach Bagans' haunted.
Spanish. I'm not Spanish. I'm speaking Spanish.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now that we have
decided what Brittany is and isn't.
Apparitions of shadowy figures, disembodied voices, the unsettling sound of unseen footsteps, and localized cold spots are among the phenomena frequently reported. Phenomena. A general feeling of unease often permeates the cabin, leading many to believe it is haunted by the spirits of the deceased miners. The Yellow Jacket Mine and its associated cabin have thus become a unique destination, drawing those intrigued by both history and supernatural. Whilst us, we are them. We are those people.
We are them.
We are them.
They are us.
They are us. We are them. While some dismiss the haunting stories as folklore, cockatoo. The sheer number of cockatoo.
Hang on.
Cockatoo.
Okay.
Cockatoo.
We haven't done this yet today.
That was my phone. Sorry.
Brittany just dropped her phone and scared the shit out of us. I'm telling a paranormal story.
I'm sorry. I'm being a calamity.
What if that was a ghost kangaroo?
Fuck off.
Meaghan would be leaving.
Fuck right off.
We
you.
discovered last episode that Meaghan has a fear of kangaroos. We'll get into it more, but I just needed that to be said.
And sinkholes.
And sinkhole.
And now mines. No, while some dismiss the haunting stories as folklore, the sheer number of accounts and the tragic history of the site lend an undeniable weight to the claims. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, a visit to the Yellow Jacket Mine serves as a chilling reminder of the lives, the lives taken in the tragedy, the perilous lives endured by miners in the Wild West. That's how I feel like when I go to Frank's Slide. It feels fucking
heavy feeling,
terrifying to be there. It's, you can feel
like it's so catastrophic and just putting, and I think that
devastating.
Has a lot to do with us being empathetic people. It's like ourselves in their shoes and like what that, like the entire town is buried under rock.
Yeah.
And you didn't see it coming.
Yeah. So the narrative of the Yellow Jacket Mine disaster is inextricably linked to the story of the Gold Hill Hotel, a historic landmark that stands as one of Nevada's oldest continuously operating hotels. Its origins trace back to the initial gold rush in Gold Hill in 1859 to 1860, predating the full boom of the Comstock Lode. Oh my!
Comstock Lode?
I swear to God, I did not make this up. I didn't even register how gross that sounds until now.
You're just slowly setting everybody up.
I know.
One-liners galore over here.
Oh my Lord. Initially
just say the name one.
Practical lodging for miners and businessmen, the hotel flourished along the during the mining industries big boom, becoming a central hub to the bustling region. Even as mining activities waned in the late 19th century, the Gold Hill Hotel persevered weathering periods of decline and changing ownerships. Its enduring presence speaks to its significance in the history of the area. In the modern era, with the resurgence of the Virginia City, as a tourist destination, the Gold Hill Hotel has been revitalized. Its historic charm carefully preserved while incorporating contemporary amenities. Today, the Gold Hill Hotel offers guests more than just a place to stay. It provides a tangible connection to the past. It's located near the Virginia City Places. The Virginia City Places. It has an epicenter of, the Comstock Lode story, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the atmosphere of bygone era. The hotel stands as a testament to the resilience of the region and the enduring allure of its rich history, adding layer of spectral intrigue to its historical significance. The Gold Hill Hotel has also earned a reputation as Nevada's most haunted locations. One of Nevada's most haunted locations. This reputation is deeply rooted in the 1869 Yellow Jacket mine fire, which occurred directly beneath the hotel grounds, entombing the remains of numerous miners. Yeah.
Where was that, sorry?
The mine?
The fire.
1869. The tragic circumstances of the fire have fueled countless tales of paranormal activity within the hotel's historic walls. Guests and staff have frequently reported encountering ghostly apparitions, often described as shadowy or translucent figures believed to have been lost miners.
No.
Unexplained noises such as disembodied voices, whispers, and phantom footsteps are common occurrences, particularly in the hotel's oldest sections. Sudden drops in temperature or cold spots are often interpreted as signs of a paranormal presence. Some have even recounted witnessing objects moving inexplicably. Certain rooms within the hotel are particularly associated with this spectral activity. Rooms 4 and 5 are garnered notoriety for their reported hauntings. Room 4, known as, quote, Rosie's room, unquote, is said to be inhabited by the spirit of a former prostitute. I don't think we use that word anymore. My apologies. Lady of the night, who resided there. Guests have often reporting that, my apologies for that. I was just reading what I wrote.
You're forgiven.
They reported a distinct scent of roses and instances of lights turning on and off and objects being moved. Room 5 is known as William's room, is believed to be haunted by a miner who perished in the Yellow Jacket fire, with guests reporting the smell of tobacco and a palpable what they said, sense of presence. The tales of Rosie and William have become integral to the hotel's lore. Rosie is said to interact with the environment, while William's presence is often felt through sensory experiences. These stories, captured with the hotel's tragic history, have made it a magnet for ghost hunters and paranormal investigators. We will be going there, by the way. The Gold Hill Hotel even offers a ghost tour, inviting visitors to delve deeper into its spooky past. The Yellow Jacket mine disaster serves as a poignant reminder of the perilous conditions faced by those who toiled in the mines of the American West, the tragic loss of lives, and the enduring tales of the supernatural that linger in its vicinity and within the walls of the Golden Hill Hotel offer a chilling glimpse into the dramatic chapter of Nevada's history. My apologies. Whether viewed through the lens of historical tragedy or ghost intrigue, the legacy of the Yellow Jacket Mine continues to captivate and remind us of the human stories etched into the landscape of the past. So I got the idea for this episode of the Golden Hills Hotel and the Miner's Cabin as they were featured on an episode of Project Fear released on their YouTube channel on July 5th of 2024. It's titled The Surviving the Four Most Haunted Hotels in America, in brackets scary. So they, on that episode, the Golden Hills Hotel was one of their destinations, and they decided to split up, and two of them stayed in the miners' cabin.
Still do the thing where like they pull.
They do, yeah. It's basically the same, only now they have full control over it.
Oh yeah,
it's all like it's filmed, produced, and chosen by them now. They do everything.
Doesn't make money off of them.
Nope, definitely not. So I definitely suggest you go watch that episode.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
good.
check out the whole thing.
I love Project
It's on YouTube?
Fear. Yeah. And when they did that episode, their plan was to go to the Golden Hills Hotel, but they ended up splitting up into two groups, and two of them went to the hotel and two of them went to the miners' cabin. And I
decide who got to do what. I wonder.
I think that Dakota decided who went where. He usually does, unless they draw names. But it's a really good episode. I fucking love that show. And I couldn't find like a whole lot of information on the Yellow Jacket Mine, but I definitely want to go there.
Yeah.
And this is a true microbrew.
Yeah.
It is a true microbrew.
It's been a while, but
Yeah.
there you go.
Shutting up for
Yeah.
It's this one. The whole time I was researching it, it gave me such Frank Slide vibes.
Yeah.
It gave me it's fucking.
Then it also
weird.
reminds me of that one with how the Chilean miners as well.
Oh yeah,
An episode on that.
no,
I think this would be our second mining episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go. There's your microbrew, guys.
Microbrew.
Woo!
If you find,
have a single sip of this.
I know.
Fine.
If you find yourselves in Nevada, go check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, we love the haunty
Oh.
stuff, but
The goats.
we have a few
Load.
Comstock load. Lode? Is it Lode? LOD. Oh my God, it might be Lode.
I don't know. It might be loaded.
I'm so sorry. Comstock load, guys.
Comstock.
Lode? Oh God. I'm
You say it
so
sounds like
sorry.
Yeah, I keep hearing come. That's what I hear.
I don't normally do two episodes back to back,
it's
but
tough,
my
right?
eyes were starting to get blurry, and I was
Thank
like, "Oh my
you,
God, I
though.
can't read anymore."
You did really good on
It's,
both the episode
yes,
and
thank
the
you,
microbrew,
thank you,
so
thank
that's-
you. So
both stories were
we're gonna
awesome.
add these to our list of places we're gonna travel to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, along with Halifax, because we are like, I feel like we're meant to go to
Mhm.
Halifax, guys.
I would love to do that.
And
That's
you,
one place I've always wanted to go. Sorry.
you guys can help by sharing our podcast with all your
Yes.
friends and family.
Like, comment.
Comment, give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you listen on, and that goes mostly for like the regular episodes because these ones aren't on the platforms. But
Yes.
you know what I mean.
Yes.
And tell your friends to give us 5-star ratings
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
Put them on the Patreon for $3 a month,
Yep.
and everything that we make from Patreon just goes right back into the podcast. So.
Yes.
And just in case you haven't actually listened to the episode, I did mention Meaghan's weird little fears about fucking kangaroos and singles. It's because last episode we talked about sending in our weird fears.
Yes.
So just in case you happen to miss that,
Yes.
send those in.
Yeah, we're gonna do an episode on fears.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm afraid of balloons.
I'm afraid of clowns.
I'm afraid of kangaroos and sinkholes, but we already covered that.
I was scared of Backdraft for a while.
No.
Oh.
That's because I saw the movie Backdraft, and I was any door I would open was going to have a giant fireball behind
Oh,
it.
that's crazy. No, that's a good one. That's a good fear.
Ghost.
Really? We'll have to watch that back.
It was a part of Debunked.
One of these days. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to my MICROBREW.
Comstock load. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I can't do that.
I just ended looking at your boobs.
Oh.